everybody, welcome back to Hyrule Kings. This is day 71 of my Persona 5 day tracker. Today we start off with helping Anne get some classroom questions correct. As we are very smart, we can easily help her do this. But after that, we talk with Makoto to figure out where Control is, as we kind of needed to learn more information about him. So we meet up with him in person. This gets us in trouble with drugs and alcohol and stuff being in a picture with us. Makoto feels bad for getting us in trouble, but with her help, we decide to head to the Control's palace and use her to get up to the main bank. And so, with that, we head in, look around, and get Control to try and, fill out a loan. So, we do that. And after we leave, Makoto awakens to her persona. So, we ran through these guys, make our way out, and comfort her about what happened. But with that, we have a deadline, and no one does their kind of usual activities. This means the main stuff has now started. So, we talked to Morgana, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Hello everybody and welcome back to Hyrule Kings. This is day 72 of my Persona 5 day tracker. Today we start off with Makoto and Anne talking to each other as they just kind of motivate each other to do well at this day. But we decide to kind of go around to everybody and start our main activities, as this is the proper start of the Control arc. So we start out with Pro hanging out with Takemi and then, making some coffee so he's ready for the palace. And then we go over to Noble, who also hangs out with Takemi. Both of them wanting to increase their guts and work on their personal stories. So we do that. We get her to her high rank and then all that kind of stuff. Then we go to Kindly, who also hangs out with Takemi. Finally getting around to increasing guts. So after we almost get ourselves hurt, we finish her with her confidant and then go watch a movie. Then we go to Charmer Gutsy, who hangs out with Ryuji today. Hey Ryuji, how are you doing? So we help Ryuji help his buddies from the track team. And we head our way home and then go hang out at the bath. Then we go to Charmer, who hangs out with Yusuke today. Yusuke's social link is kind of nice as it gives us card duplication. So we could get more skill cards in the future. And then, we go to Lazy, who watches a movie and does his bath. Then we go to Red, who decides to head right away into Control's palace. So, after we unlock Anne's and Morgana's Showtime event, we show it off, kill that guy, and, make our way through. We also do a bit of strength stuff to get through the strength confidant, helping us get to the good abilities, and then we collect all the will seeds, make our way to the bottom of the palace, and find the treasure. So, after we leave, we get it shown off to the fusion alarm, which will give us a nice benefit throughout the rest of the story. Thank you all for watching. Hello everybody, welcome back to Hyrule Kings. This is day 73 of my Persona 5 day tracker. Today we started with Pro finally going to Control's palace. So, after we show off our Showtime event, collect all the will seeds, we find the treasure, do our fusion alarm, get strength confidant up a little bit, and do our thing. Everyone's very proud of themselves, and we leave. Then we go to Noble, who hangs out with Yusuke to get card duplication and get some stuff done. So, we do that. Thank you, Yusuke. Greatly appreciated. Then we go to Kindly, who hangs out with Takemi and does her social link, increasing it a little bit further and to increase his guts, as he was kind of behind on that. And then he goes to hang out with Mishima, getting him high up. We learn that Mishima is being a jerk. And then we go to Gutsy, who watches a movie. Then we go to Charmer, who hangs out with Anne. Great to see you, Anne. So we help her out with her stuff. Stand there, and then once she gets her having trouble because somebody was being kind of mean to her. We do that, and we then go and hang out with Ryuji at night to help him figure out what this teacher's doing, and realize he's a jerk like Kamoshida. So, after we help him out with that, get to rank 7, and that's really nice. Then we go to, Lazy, who decides to start Takemi Social Link, because he needed some guts, because level 3 guts is required to start Kawakami Social Link, so he's gonna work on his guts, which means this is gonna be his, 3rd Social Link he's gonna be starting, and probably not finishing after he goes to bed. Then we go to Ren, who unlocks the next Showtime event, which is Ryuji and Makoto's. We won't get to see that for a while, as I don't do can't use it during the boss fight, and I don't go to Mentos for a little while, so we won't get to see that for a while. But after that, we decide to send out the calling card and play a video game. This is going to be the last thing we do today, so I appreciate you all for watching. This was really fun, and I hope to see you guys next time on iRoll Kings. Hello everybody, welcome back to iRoll Kings. This is day 74 of my Persona 5 day tracker. We start off today with getting a classroom question correct, as we are very smart. We will take a quick peek at what Red is doing to show off him entering the Contro's palace to steal the treasure. But then we'll go back to Pro, who will, send out the calling card and play a video game. Then we go to Noble, who will enter Contro's palace for the first time. This is going to be his big thing for today, so after talking with everybody, he rushes in. We name Makoto Queen. We see the showtime. Everyone has a nice little chat. We find all 3 will seeds and are very proud of ourselves. We also get the fusion alarm tutorial and then head our way out. Then we go to Gutsy, who, does a burger trial to, increase basically all of his stats besides kindness. So, we do that. We also, that was kindly, and there's Gutsy hanging out with Yusuke. Hey Yusuke, great to see you, buddy. This is a great time for everybody as we, do our thing, have our fun, and then we go to Charmer, who starts their social link with Takemi, the doctor. He was a bit late, and because I kind of remembered that level 4 charm is needed for social link, so I thought I would go give it a try. So we hang out with her, and then we go to Oya and start her social link as well. Might as well, for the fun of it. And then after we give our thanks, we go back to Ren, who finally goes and confronts Kaneshiro. This is the start of his boss fight, and a pretty tough fight, but we beat it, make him blow up, and we get a bit of a hint about the other Persona user in the metaverse, and the one who's causing the mental shutdowns. But we get out, do our thing, and after we escape, we get the suitcase open, realize it's full of fake money, and decide to sell it. But we get a bit of hint of other stuff going on and watch a movie, and all that kind of stuff. Then we go to Lazy, who also hangs out with Takemi to try and increase his guts. Trying to do that so he can get to hang out with Kawakami, as he needs level 3 guts to do so. So he gets that moving along. And, he does so, not doing much else before also reading. And then the final thing we're doing today is hanging out with Igor. Thank you all for watching. Hello everybody, welcome back to iRoll Kings. This is day 75 of my Persona 5 day tracker. Today we start off with Pro Joe getting ready to take down Kaneshiro. After sending the calling card yesterday, he runs into the big guy in his bank hall, which means we start our boss fight against the Piggytron. After we beat him, we see his treasure, a bunch of gold, and we get a hint about other palace invaders. After we escape, Morgana is ran over by a car, and we get ourselves a nice suitcase to sell. This is going to be our big reward for beating Kaneshiro, and after a bit of lore stuff, we beat the video game, and have a nice chat with Morgana, which leads into Igor having a nice little chat with us. Thank you, Igor. We go to Noble, who goes and sends in the calling card, which means that tomorrow she will be doing the palace run. And then we play a video game, and then we go to Kindly, who hangs out with everybody to go and head into the palace today. We get the name Makoto Queen, defeat the shadows, show off our first showtime, and everybody does really well today. Good job, team. And we collect all the will seeds, make our way down, get our fusion alarm tutorial, and, we do our thing. Good job, everybody. Proud of you all. So, after we have a nice little chat with the prison sisters, we leave, and then we go over to Charmer. Oh, wait, this is Gutsy. Gutsy hangs out with Ann Takamaki. Woohoo! Well, this is great for him, but he has his eyes set on the doctor. So, after we leave, we go over to Charmer, who starts continue the social link with Takemi just to increase his guts, and, because he has not much else to do. So, as Takemi is locked for a little while, Charmer's going to take over. And then, after we hang out with Takemi, we hang out with Oya to, have fun, get some of her abilities, and all that kind of stuff. Then we go to Ren, who hangs out with Makoto today after completing the palace yesterday. So, after that, we hang out with her. It's also the earliest we could hang out with her. So, starting her social link and getting a bit of a hint of what she will do next. We also get a bit more progress into Chihaya's social link, which means we might get the things. So, we started off by getting a bit of money. Nice. And then we go to Lazy. Thank you all for watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hyrule Kings. It's day 76 of my Persona 5 Day Tracker. Today we start off with Pro hanging out with Takemi to increase his proficiency, and going to be the last time for a little while, as he doesn't really have the guts to do it. Then we go to Noble, who this is Pro, also hanging out with Oya. Thank you. So after that, we go to Noble, who hangs out with Makoto today. So, Makoto's the best girl. So, Noble hangs out with her, has some fun at the arcade, and prepares for later events. And then we go and hang out with Chihaya to read his fortune, have some fun, and all that kind of stuff. But he gets scammed today. No, he gets money today, so he's not scammed yet. So we go to Kindly, who goes and faces off with Kaneshiro, starting his boss fight against the Piggytron, and then, make some coffee. Then we go, and then has a nice little conversation with Morgana and Igor as a reward for completing the palace. Then we go to Gutsy, who goes ahead and sends out the calling card today, and makes some stuff. Then we go to Charmer, who goes and does Kanchiro's palace. That means seeing the Showtime event, collecting all the will seeds, and making his way down to the treasure room, and then getting a fusion alarm tutorial. That means he's done for today, and he makes some more tools. We finally go to Ren, who hangs out with Yusuke today. Hey Yusuke, thank you for hanging out with me. And then we go see Akechi. It's been a little while, buddy. So, we had some fun, we talk a little bit, we dress him up, then we finish up for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you again. Hello everybody, welcome back to Hyrule Kings. This is day 77 of my Persona 5 Day Tracker. We start off with Projo hanging out with Makoto. He goes to the red light district with her in the morning, and we hang out and see another student doing a job here. And then we go hang out with Yoshida to increase our charm and have a bit of a good time today. Thank you, Yoshida. Great seeing ya. So after we finish with that, we go to Noble, who starts Makoto's social link. He's a bit late to having to do the palace a bit later, but he might as well get it started as this is his best girl, so yay! And then we go hang out with Oya to increase the charm and have some fun with that. So after we hang out with her and get helped out, we go over to Kindly, who finishes up Kanchiro's palace. This is going to be a big day as we fight Kanchiro and defeat his, goons and his Piggytron. So, We defeat him, get a hint about other stuff that will be happening later on in the plot. We escape the palace, and we get our treasure. We get a nice golden suitcase, and as a reward, we see a guy stressing out, and then we, read a book. After that, we have a nice chat with Igor. It's great to see you, buddy. Then we go to Gutsy, who, sends out the calling card after unlocking the new thing. And then we watch a movie. Then we go over to Charmer, who decides to start at the palace. He shows off the Showtime event and gets all 3 treasures. Well, with that, we find our way to the treasure, get our fusion alarm tutorial, get our mistake, and we leave. Very happy with ourselves. We then go to Ren, who reads a book, and kind of stuff like that. We also hang out with Yoshida. Hey Yoshida, great to see you again. So we continue his social link. Very happy with ourselves, and we get a bit of charm increase. So after a nice phone chat, we leave. And then we go to Lazy, who hangs out with Takami today. Wants to increase his gut to level 3 so he can hang out with Kawakami. So he could be focusing her down. So with that, we finish up. We go through her social link of, her being bullied for being a doctor. And I wish you all a good rest of your day.